Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here with Tiger Tank 12. How many calling me? I don't really care. I welcome back to World of Tanks, and it's this time of the year again. World of Tanks, get your well-deserved reward in the year 2021. Now, I think this is the fourth or the third. I think it's the fourth or the fifth installment of this little gift from Wargaming to us players, and I have to be honest. I think it's a really nice way to show some appreciation to the players who stuck with this game for a very, very long time. And the rewards actually aren't all too bad. They're much more on the side of, nostalgia and a little bit of a reminiscing to a time when World of Tanks used to be a bit different. And this is one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about real fast today. I just want to show off what I can or what you can get out of the deserved rewards and why I'm a little bit conflicted with the well deserved rewards. Now, I think you guys know that I'm a hardcore World Tanks fan. I've played this game for about almost 11 years now, and I have had a lot of good times, a lot of bad times. I've basically seen every single patch, seen everything that World of Tanks and Wargaming have done, how they've changed the game very drastically from its initial stage, and I'm a bit conflicted with this well-deserved reward. Now, I think the well-deserved reward is great because we get free things and we don't have to pay anything, and it's a bit of a handshake from Wargaming towards us. Just they're reaching their hand towards us, and they're remembering that we kind of. I mean, without the players, World of Tanks wouldn't have ever gotten as big as it's gotten, and Wargaming would never have gotten as big as the company currently is. But I just want to talk about how I feel conflicted about this because I think that World of Tanks, the development in the last couple of years has gone into very, very weird directions and sometimes very harmful directions for the game, at least in my opinion. And on the one side, I love this game very, very dearly, and on the other side, I kind of despise it and I absolutely hate it very, very much. And I think that's what has happened in the last few years is I've become a very resentful and bitter World of Tanks player. I've become very ironic and sarcastic when it is about wargaming and World of Tanks. And I think especially the last 2 years, have fostered this extreme kind of dislike towards wargaming because of the way that the company has handled certain situations. And I think a lot of the things absolutely are justified. The way that we have to say something when we don't agree with the company and with the corporation, how they treat certain things, how they treat the game, how they treat players, content creators. I think it's really important that we take stance on these things. But it's at the same time kind of sad because it's a game that I love very much, but it has changed very drastically, and it's just no longer you cannot compare it to the World Tanks of old. And so once again, they're giving us a new Tier 6 premium light tank, and it's the VK2801 mid 105mm gun. Now, this used to be the VK that we still have in the game, the VK2801, and it had a derp gun, and it used to be one of the funniest tanks in the game. I think one of the favorite tier 6 light tanks ever. I'm not even sure if it was a tier 6 or a tier 5 back in the days, but the 105mm high explosive derp gun was so much fun, and when you think about it, it will never be the same, even if they give us this tank back, as it was rumored before, with the high explosive changes, with all the changes that we had in this game. I don't think that this tank is going to fare very well. I will make a review of the VK2801, and by the way, I'm going to apologize because I wanted to upload the IS-2 shielded review today, but I have to postpone it to tomorrow because I want to cover this first. I don't want to spam you guys with videos, but right now with the daily deals and with this and with the reviews I want to do, I obviously want to put that all out, and it's just kind of an experiment with the daily deals. Thank you very much for all the participation. I've never seen so many views on my channel in that short period of time, but either way, you can see that everyone gets a reward. Doesn't matter how long you've been in this game, how long you've been playing World Tanks, and yeah, you can see after year 4, you do get all of these tanks right here. I'm a beta tester, so I have already the Super Hellcat, the Chaffee, and the T50-2. And the thing is that you cannot sell them because I think they are only given out once. If you sell them, you will not be receiving them once more. I thought I could be clever and sell them, but I've just read this. So before I'm gonna sell my Super Hellcat and the Super Chaffee and the T50-2, I'm not gonna do that because I can see that they're only gonna be given out once. If you already own them, you already had them, and if you've sold them, well, it's kind of your fault of doing that. But either way, yes, because of the VK, I had kind of had that nostalgia mixed with that little bit of sadness and bitterness that comes with thinking about it. So here you have these rewards. We can talk about that real fast. You can actually put some tokens. You have 11 tokens if you are a beta tester, and if you're 10 years or 4 years, you get 4 tokens, and there are several things. So like the best things we can see right here is you get free universal manuals if you're a beta tester. You get like 30 personal reserves, which is really great. You get 3 days of premium. You get 1.5 million credits and 3,000 bonds. And these are all the base values for 11 years. You also get 30 times 5 times multiplier, XP multiplier. You get like 1 personal training manual. You get a veteran tanker style. And then you have the choice of choosing between improved equipment and 3D styles, 2D styles, so all kind of good stuff. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to get an improved equipment slot right there. I'm going to put 3 into the bonds. I'm going to get 1 2D style, and I'm going to put the other one probably also in the 2D style. I'm not even sure. Or maybe into credits. No, actually I have enough credits as it is right now. Because I don't have enough tokens, I'm just going to go with 2D styles because that's quite nice. Getting improved equipment is always good because you don't have to spend bonds on it, and you get it already outright. So yeah, it's really nice choice. You have until, I think you have quite a bit of time to pick it. The 25th of November, if you log in, you're going to get all that stuff distributed to your account. And obviously you also have the other tanks and the VK. We can see here VK 350 alpha damage with the 105, only 64 millimeters of pen with the AP shell, 104 with the heat shell, and 53 with the high explosive shell. Could be a high explosive tank only, could be, but I think it's still a AP shell. It used to have AP shells at least. 680 hit points. It's still quite fast, 64 kilometers per hour top speed. Obviously, we don't have the full story right here. 9-second reload time, 2.3 seconds aim time. Dispersion is horrible, as you would imagine, but the aim time is actually quite good for a 105mm gun. But yes, I have to be honest, I'm a bit conflicted because I obviously want you guys, everyone, to get something, but at the same time, it feels bad to see World of Tanks in this light in the year 2021, where there are so many things missing, so many things are broken. I don't even think that the game is in a horrible state. I think the game is a lot of fun. I think you can enjoy World of Tanks greatly, but there are just so many, places that they need to fix up, and it just has alienated so many players that I've used to play together with.